14. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Booker the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
On the wing, Mitchell. Now the feed to Bogdanovich. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Paul against Conley. 5 to shoot. Paul with the bucket.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Passes it to Mitchell. Going inside. Out to Conley. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Utah has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Crowder. That one, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. For 3, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. .149 left in the first quarter. Mitchell with it. Bridges covering. Here's O'Neal. Finished off the break.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Utah. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell outside. Over Booker. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. There's the pass to Gobert. The dish to Mitchell. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 10. Booker the pass to Paul. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Paul's got 6 points.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
For 3, Mitchell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So on the floor for Utah,
That's his first.
we got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well. But I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just grab a hold of the team.
Suns trail by 7. Johnson right side. He feeds it to Payne. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Ingles dishes to Gay. Missed inside.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Kaminsky. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Gay with the ball. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Shamet with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Utah with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here is McGee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Whiteside. McGee finds Shamet. The Suns need to get a shot off. McGee's shot is off. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Shamet. Kaminsky kicks to Shamet. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Ingles passes to Gay. Count it.
Rudy Gay.
Gay's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Passes it to Shamet. To the inside. Kaminsky off the mark, and the drought continues. Utah's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Here's Ingles. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. Ingles passes to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That one drops for him.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Utah leading by 9. Oni passes to Clarkson. Johnson against Ingles. Yay. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Assisted by
Ingles has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Payne. Basket good. Kaminsky's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Now here's Ingles. Feeds it to Gay. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball. Jazz substitution.
Ball looking over the floor. The kick out to Crowder. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
And so we conclude. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was Utah coming out strong. Their mission to dominate early was
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
That's his first personal
On the
foul.
court for the Suns,
First team foul.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Conley. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Bogdanovich has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Jazz. Call against Conley. Here's Crowder. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Dishes to Conley. And they get it back. O'Neal passes to Conley. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 10. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Conley against Paul. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Paul's got 8.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
O'Neal against Bridges. Mitchell outside. Conley for 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
Conley.
He's got 6.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-Star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit
That's
on.
his first personal foul.
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
You love a well-rounded player like Jay Crowder, cross-positional on the defensive end, a guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
And here is Conley. He has 6. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. He kicks to Gobert. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Over Booker. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Bridges finds Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Crowder. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Chris Paul. There's the triple, rejected by Booker. The pass to Ayton. Tries it from 19. They get it back.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Mitchell against Paul. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance over Conley. It's good on the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Here is Conley. He has 6. Mitchell outside. Can they get it? Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Jazz substitution.
5 seconds left to play here in the third. 2 on the clock. Got a hand on it. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back right after this. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so here's Phoenix. 8-point game. Clock at 2. Lets it go from deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
McGee, the pass to Payne. Down low and stolen by Whiteside. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And you can't fall asleep on Gay, even for a second. When you do, he's skies high there for the alley-oop.
Now, here's Shannon. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And then Gay with the dunk.
I love seeing Gay take those shots. Well within his range. The D can't let him get going from that spot.
Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Payne looking around. He's looking for Kaminsky and finds him. Payne dishes to Kaminsky. Gay kicks to Ingles. Pass to Oni. Knocked loose. Suns trail by 12. Here's Johnson. McGee with it. Launches a three. Phoenix no good that time either.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gay passes to Ingles. Whiteside dishes to Ingles. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Johnson. Kicks to Ingles from deep. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Jazz foul. B.A. Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shamet the pass to Payne. To end the cold streak. The rebound by the Jazz. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingles finds Whiteside. Back to Ingles. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance
2 minutes
quick enough.
in the game.
Here's Oni. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Drills it from outside. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Oni. Payne covering Ingles. He dishes it to Gobert. Back to Ingles. Tries again. He squares up and sinks it. Ingles has got his first 2 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
3 times this season turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Oni. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Clarkson for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
3-point
But the
field goal.
truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Payne's shot is good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Clarkson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Shamet. The 3-pointer off the mark. Now Gay. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
In the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Al. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Crowder, count the basket.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Bridges passes to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. Open shot by Lowry. Robinson finds Lowry. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Lowry against Paul. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Miami will go the other way with it.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Out to Bridges. Left side Booker. Shot clock at 6.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Butler against Bridges. Left block shot on the way. Another shot. Crafty move. In deep. Butler drops it in.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. And Tucker pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Butler on the wing. Stolen by Booker. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Up and over Lowry. Paul shot is off. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Robinson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Ayton, hounded by Adebayo. Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton against Butler. Booker. And he lays it up and in.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Butler. Drops in the three. Butler's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Pass to Ayton. Tipped away. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Butler passes to Lowry. Here's Tucker. Clock at 6. For 3, Robinson. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McGee with it. Guarded by Adebayo. From deep, Johnson knocks down the long J.
3.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Johnson is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the center position. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Up top, Payne. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. The 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lowry. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Butler on the wing. And there's the drive. McGee with it. Picked up by Tucker. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Back to Johnson. Pass to Shamet. Let's go with a 3. And Tucker pulls it down. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Robinson. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Robinson's got 5 now.
Smart play by Jimmy. Butler spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Lowry against Payne. Up and over Lowry. No good. A bit long that time.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And that one's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Lowry against Payne. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Brett, you could light it up from three-point range. You ever think about how well-suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, BA. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
A line change here for Miami. Morris finds Oladipo. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, Victor's showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an easy cover in the pick and roll. It's a nice pass.
Outside Booker. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Hero. Crowder with a steal. Bridges down low. Ayton in the high post. Back to Bridges. No good on the triple.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And that one's good. And now a 6-point Miami lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo against Paul. Oladipo into the lane. Here's Morris. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass break Miami. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Now at the line.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Morris puts the move on. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Shot is up. They get it back.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Oladipo, and that's not gonna go. And Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. And that'll...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Suns trailing. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Strus. He's guarded by Bridges.
The defense there.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
First team foul. Now
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Booker. Now Aiden. Outside Paul. Crowder with it. Sinks that one from the post.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
The Heat with the lead.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Strus. He's guarded by Bridges. Oladipo against Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morris. And no good. Nice D from Bridges. But Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. And great job to establish position and square up.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Back to Oladipo. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Sun ball.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And it's Paul with the 3. Paul's got 5.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Oladipo against Paul. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Dedmon sets the screen, and then he slashes to the appropriate place on the floor.
Knocked loose. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oladipo finds Hero. Here's Strus. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They get it back. Dedmon, the layup off target.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Morris passes to Hero. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Oladipo against Paul. Bridges passes to Crowder. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Hero. Takes it inside.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
To the inside. Back to Crowder. To the middle. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Inside. Here's Hero. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Crowder. Releases from the wing and drills it. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Hero against Booker. Hero, the pass to Morris. And here's Hero. Here's Dedman. Up top, Hero. From downtown, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Oladipo against Paul. Pass to Booker. Blocked! And they get it back. Back to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Oladipo with the rebound. Here's Strus. He's guarded by Bridges.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Morris down low with 1 on the clock. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's an 11-point Heat lead. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shots. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Phoenix, we've got Cam Payne. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the center. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And it's Butler with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Outside Payne. Rebound by the Heat.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Kaminsky, right side. Back to Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tucker.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
And the Suns making a change here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. Lowry, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They get the rebound.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Paul. Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. Misses the 3. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. It's both from the stripe. The Heat have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter here. Pulls up. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Here's Crowder. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Lowry against Paul. Down low. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Jimmy Butler.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Great open look there. And the Heat lead by 17.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Lowry, no good. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Suns missing. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. Robinson for 3. And no good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And it's good for 2. Adebayo's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
And it's Conley penetrating. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Mitchell against Lowry. And it's Mitchell missing.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. That one no good. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Jazz have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Start for them. Another miss by Utah. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Good on the triple.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Outside Butler. Now the pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. Over Bogdanovich. 2nd chance shot. And it's Butler laying it in.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Back to Robinson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Adebayo against Mitchell. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Passes to Robinson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 7. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell against Butler. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Tucker. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And that one's good by Butler.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And they call the foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's giving up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Lowry passes to Robinson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. They trail by 7. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Lowry against Conley. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got his first points of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Personal foul.
The Heat leading by 7. Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. 18 feet out. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Conley scanning the floor. No good on the triple. For Miami, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Robinson finds Tucker for 3. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz trail by 11. Now, here's Clarkson. From deep. The putback and Gabe with the second chance points.
Yeah, despite the injuries he suffered in his career, Rudy Gay remains a pretty good athlete.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Fires from 14, and Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line. Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Oni passes to Ingles. 1:04 left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Pass to Oni. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here's Oladipo. That's to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 9. A pass to Gay. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Oladipo. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gay.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Gay. Connects from three-point range. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Hero from long range. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Miami did not hesitate to set the pace. They launched into a 6-0 run. That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Bruce in at the 3, the small forward.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat leading by 8. Oladipo outside. Driving in. Shot's good by Hero.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Hero. They get it again. Kicks it out to Gay from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gay's got 8 points.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
With the drive. And good that time. And the Heat lead by 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Oni. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He dishes it to Clarkson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch late.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Oladipo kicks to Morris. Over Gay. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishing strong.
Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And they recover it. Whiteside dishes to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Back to Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. Miami grabs the miss. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the call, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
Down low. Here's Whiteside. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Clarkson. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Here's Gay outside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Mitchell, he's jumped in for Utah. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 10-point lead. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Jazz have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Strus. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Heat substitution.
Miami leading by 5. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Lowry from outside drops in the tray. Lowry's got his second basket. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 6. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Tucker with the ball. Robinson passes to Lowry. For the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Conley. And the 3 ball is good. Conley's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Utah. Conley against Lowry. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. He takes it in. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Jordan Clarkson. That's the news there, Dave.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Jazz let me know the status. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. O'Neal passes to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
First one falls for.
Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
And Gobert drops them both. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Conley. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Now Lowry. Here's Tucker. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Conley. Here's Mitchell. Misses off the right iron.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Miami no good on that time either. Utah's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken a 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Conley gets the bucket.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Conley against Lowry.
Good effort and good deep by Bojan Bogdanovich. He was in great position.
Mitchell outside. And Butler sends it back. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. It's stolen by Adebayo. Up the floor. And it's Butler with the jam.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the jam. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Conley against Lowry. Here's the 3. And Michael Conley good for 3. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
With the game's momentum up for grabs, Conley values being the guy to take the crucial shot. Just a remarkable score in these situations.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Robinson's got it all tied up now for Miami. Utah's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And 1:01 left in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. The pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. To the middle. Here's Butler. It falls!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. O'Neal against Butler. Back to Conley. Here's the drive. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
Bogdanovich left side. For 3, Mitchell. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the heart. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. First.
presentation of the NBA.
Here's a shot from earlier as the Suns arrived at the arena.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert from deep. Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder goes in. Bridges outside. Three-pointer, no good. On offense, here's Utah. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. But this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about. What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Unloads from 13. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Left side, Paul. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, you'd think because of his range it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Now here's Conley. And he drives in, uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Mitchell against Aiden. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Takes a three. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. Conley's got 7 points in the game. Paul against Conley. Paul into the lane. That one drops for him. Paul's got his second basket.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Paul against Conley. Hauled in by Paul.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Paul passes to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Paul against Conley. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. From deep, Conley. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so both teams trading buckets as good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. O'Neal misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Paul. The quick look, no good that time.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Crowder. To the inside. Here's Booker. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Now here's Bogdanovic. Into the lane. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovic? A superb dunk off the drive.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Here's O'Neal. Lays out. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. So Utah ends up going with a new group. The Suns trailing. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. The Suns clear it. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And they go to the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Payne with it. Now Whiteside defending.
Substitution for the Suns.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Oh, a dunk and a foul! And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Ingles. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gay, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Now here's Payne. And the layup is good off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Clarkson. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Shamet. Oh, No good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Gay attacking. Pass to Pascal. Stolen by Payne. Here's Shamet. Clarkson with the defensive effort. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Both free throws good from Gay.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Payne against Clarkson. Now here's McGee. The D's right on him. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet. And it comes off the front of the rim. Utah leading. From deep, Gay connects from downtown. Gay's got 7 now in this quarter.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. And the basket by Shamet.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Pascal. It's good if it goes. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Nobody had an answer for Mike Conley in the first. He had 9 points, 2 of them. And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Payne, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Clarkson. To the middle. Pascal passes to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. Stolen by Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. The rebound by the Jazz.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Gay left side, going inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The kick out to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Pascal with the steal. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Payne against Clarkson. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Pass to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's Utah with it, coming off a Suns make.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Now McGee. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Clarkson. There's the drive. Misses the layup. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul. Sun substitution.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Booker. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Looking to end the drought. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Conley against Paul. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's O'Neal. Booker defending. Right side Conley. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Paul. Bridges has got 5.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
From deep, Conley. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What? With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Conley. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to send his teammates up.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul passes to Crowder. Hayden with it. Pass to Paul. 3-pointer off the mark. The Jazz shooting 52% from the floor so far. The three from Mitchell drains the triple. And now a 12-point Utah lead.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Paul can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Over to the wing. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Azubuike, he's checked in for Gobert. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker to stop the run. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. Conley with the ball. The 3 ball. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And now we've got an intentional foul. A different look for Utah. Pascal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Hughes comes in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Azubuike, covered by Crowder. It's tipped. Here's a 3 from Paul. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Oni. Now here's Pascal. Here's Hughes. 5 to shoot. Here's Oni. 4-3. And they'll get another chance. And he lobs it up top.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Bridges passes to Booker. Offensive board. Here's Ayton. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Paul. Crowder with a steal.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Rudy Gobert.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Saric checks in for the Suns. Payton comes in for Paul. Payton finds Booker. Back to Payton. Saric, and the tip-in on the offensive boards.
That's what you call getting to the right spot at the right time. Tremendous awareness from Dario Saric.
Pass to Hughes. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And here's Booker. From the high post. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
Now Mitchell. And so it's Utah with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for Phoenix, Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Robinson passes to Tucker. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Lowry against Paul. Over Lowry. Goes back up. And Ayton with the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all three looks.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Paul finds Crowder. Bridges, right side. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Bridges misses. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. And there it is for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Suns trail by 8. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Robinson. Butler against Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami leading by 8. Right side, Butler. Outside, Robinson. Now Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Robinson against Booker. Lets it go from the wing. Up again. Adebayo on the follow.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. And they double up Paul. Bridges inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Suns missing. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Bridges outside. Ball against Lowry, and there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And Booker kicks to Paul. Inside, here's Crowder, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Butler with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Heat lead by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Bridges dishes to Paul. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Launches it. No good from Booker. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now, here's Ayton. They shoot again. All times Booker. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got his second bucket.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. Paul with the steal. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Robinson against Booker. The pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Lowry.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when the guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. And the wide open shot from Crowder. They get it back. Kicks it out to Booker. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Lowry penetrating. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Lowry. driving inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From past the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. Miami leading by 12. And Tucker kicks to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Pass to Shamet. Oladipo with the double team. Here's Payne. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now, Hero. He's guarded by Johnson. Morris kicks to Hero. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's tipped. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kaminsky.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Kaminsky kicks to Shamet. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digit. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 12. And that does it for our half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Morris. After the miss from JaVale McGee. Count that one. Oladipo's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Back to Payne. He's got a clear path, and there's the whistle. Called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school, in his 1 year in college, and coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him.
Now, Hero, 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Payne with it, now defended by Oladipo. McGee's shot is off.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
The wide open look here for Oladipo. And that one hits back iron. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul. Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Morris comes over to help. Payne finds Kaminsky. Hands it from downtown. Kaminsky's got 5 now.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Passes it to Hero. He dishes it to Morris. And again, it's the Heat missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Down low. Here's Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And taken away by Johnson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Oladipo with the ball to the inside. Dedmon uses the glass to finish the lane. And the Heat lead by 11.
Well, no question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from deep. Payne can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Shamet with the steal. McGee inside. He's against Morris. Johnson finds Payne. Morris with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Dedmon with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. To the right side. Here's Strus. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Payne looking around. The dish now to Johnson. Fires the three. Phoenix no good that time either. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Strus passes to Morris, and he lays it straight in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Shamet following the basket by Markieff Morris. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Shamet. 6 to shoot. A baseline J. And it's Miami with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oladipo misses. Suns trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the pass to Hero. Dedmon with it, guarded by McGee. Here's Morris. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 6 points for Markieff Morris.
Dwayne Dedmon.
And so it's the Miami Heat riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in its small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Booker finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Suns. Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Butler. Tucker dishes to Lowry. Butler on the wing. To the middle. Tucker. Good on the shot.
PJ Tucker.
And the Heat lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Adebayo. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Over Lowry. A second chance effort. Paul's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And they double up Paul. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Heat now. The Heat leading by 17. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Paul. A 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lowry against Paul. From deep 3-point range. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. Wide open look. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
2 minutes.
The drive by Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Paul with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Crowder the pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lowry looking around. Tucker drops one in from the wing. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Butler.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Now Bridges, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Bridges misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Ayton finds Crowder. Can't cash in from close range. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Butler. Four on the clock. From deep.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step in.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The water.
Thanks, BA.
He's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for the Heat, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center, locking down the middle. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And Utah has possession after the basket by Miami. Conley finds Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Butler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Conley passes to Gobert. Basket's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Now here's Robinson. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And the shot no good. A bit short. Left side, Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. Outside, Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Utah. Here he goes. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Now here's Lowry. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. Outside Mitchell. From deep, Conley. They get it again. Gobert no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Really left him alone that time.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And here are the Heat now. After the basket by Utah. And finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovic. Now Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Slam home, and they call it. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Ingles. Outside Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Robinson finds Butler. Left side Tucker. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Lowry against Conley. Up top, Lowry. Outside for Butler. Robinson against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Tucker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Butler with a steal. Here's Adebayo. No stopping him there. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Lowry, good. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the art, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Lowry drives in, and he makes it. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
I just love the ball movement.
And Utah calls time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Big group substitution here for Utah. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Pass to Oni, looking to win the run. They grab their own miss. That shot off the mark. The Heat have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Robinson gets the bucket.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Pass to Morris. Over Gay. And there's another one for the Heat.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Back to Whiteside. Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Oladipo. No good on the shot. Clarkson with the defensive effort. From deep, Gay. Counted from distance. Gay's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Fires for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Utah trailing here. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Over to the left wing. Inside. Oh, Morris with a steal.
At this level, you can't afford to give the ball away. That's hurt them big time.
Talk about being reliable at the line. At Kentucky's Tyler Hero, he hit 93% of his free throws his freshman year.
Now at the line.
And he makes both free throws. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Clarkson left side. Here's Ingles. Rebound by the Heat. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Strus. Again, the Heat misses. Pass to Gay. From inside. And that's off the glass and in. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rudy running the floor like a point guard. His quickness in transition is blinding.
Strus. And the three-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 7. And so it's Miami closing out.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They stayed within arm's reach in that.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Kyle Lowry. He's been playing really well.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. To the middle. Out to Oladipo. 4 on the clock. With the drive. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball. Substitutions for your Heat.
Lowry against Conley. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Butler. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So it's Utah now. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
The drive by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. For the lead. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good. Robinson.
Now at the line.
And both free throws good for Robinson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Nifty move. Adebayo grabs the board.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Second chance shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Mitchell against Lowry. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. On the take. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lowry's got 9 points.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
There's 1:17 left in the third. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Conley against Lowry. Robinson passes to Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 14.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Lowry against Bogdanovich. Lowry outside. Inside. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Lowry with it. To win the run. It doesn't go for him.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And so it's Utah. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Pass to Gay. Here's Oni. Back to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
Oladipo outside. Driving inside. Up and in on the layup.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Backcourt violation call. Heat ball. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Conley against Lowry. Back to Robinson. Out to Lowry. 5 to shoot. To the inside. The shake. Mitchell grabs a miss.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Baseline try. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich from long range hits the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
Lowry, good.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lowry against Conley. Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Mitchell. That three's off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Lowry, good.
And that was from way downtown. Lowry truly is a gifted shooter from distance.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing that's obviously helped them is how hot they've been from the three-point line throughout the game.
Pass to Robinson. Butler on the wing. Back to Robinson. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Mitchell, good.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
43 seconds left in the game. Conley passes to Mitchell. And the three off target. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. Lowry, no good. Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road.